to our scenic village here in SnowTopia here at RawSlowGaming. So hope you enjoy our series here in SnowTopia and or you here on our lovely little village and well, what I would call the wall of pain. This narrow slope with a max gradient of 52%, which is 1 meter wide or something. Large slope. Oh, I think that's broken. It's not 1 meter wide, but yeah, 52% slope. That's very, very crazy as such. Also, if you would like to name slopes, do write that in the comments, and I'll definitely name a few slopes after your ideas, thoughts on it. What will we do today then in this episode? Well, I think we will pick up pretty much where we, or what we did in the last episode before the update that broke the save, which really is to work over to the next valley. I think that's going to be smart. I think that might alleviate a little bit of the queue issue that we're having. So that time we set up from here. And we put in lifts first and slopes after, if I am not too mistaken. I think we had a lift going to this village, of course. And a lift from this village up to, well, somewhere around here. And a small lift up to that place. And I think we had one lift from there to somewhere around here too. I think probably here. So I think that's the first lift we want to get in. And that's going to be the 8-person gondola. Yeah, and we're probably going to use a bit of the 6-person chairlift with those things, so to say. Yeah. So I think the 8-person gondola will be fine to start with. Oh, come on, not blocked. Yeah, like that. And pretty much just up here at the end of the game world. So next it's lift from this place. Also need a little bit of a lift up to here, and that will be a chairlift if we can fit it in. But let's see here what we can get from around here. So the ID is 1 to here, and the cow too long, yeah. We want to place one somewhere around here too, if we can. And we did have a spot, so like there. And then we want one more gondola beside that. That goes there. Over the exit. Like so. And that's about to be done, the chairlift, the research for that, so we'll get that in to here. Then we'll place in the lifts, or the runs. So we'll start you from over here and get you in. Like so. And we can see the landing sort of thingy, so to say, so we can properly use this without colliding with anything really, which is wonderful, because that's exactly what we want to do and need to do. We want a 100% homogeneous run here. That is all green is our aim. Alright, so obviously that's not all green. Yeah, that looks better. And no blue and no white. So where do we go? Something like that? No. No, this is probably going to be just a tiny bit white, but that's fine. Yeah. So something like that. I think that's quite lovely in a way, or in a manner of speaking. I think we can peel off one from here or something like that and come down to there if we can. That's at least the plan. So that needs to be a medium slope, intermediate slope. That's very bad wording, really, because that's definitely not what we're placing in here. Even though this might be marked as red or blue. Red, maybe. I think that's likely to be most red, actually. Right, so that's some basics of it. We will add in some personnel there. And then we need a lift up to here from this side, and we need something up to there. So we'll place 6-person thingy here up to here if we can. Which we can. Good. Come on. No, we could. So we will. Then we are going to have a lift that is what? 2-person fixed group surface toe, I think. Yeah. And that's going to go from there to here. Like so. Obviously, everything is really narrow here, but that's fine. We'll be able to sneak in one of these. We'll retry that. We'll try to place in a run first here. That won't break the surface too much, or break, the surface too much, so to say. I think that looks really good. And then we'll try the 2-person fixed thingy. We'll probably actually try to place it somewhere else. We'll try that again. Right, so it doesn't seem like that's the issue, yeah? No, that actually placed it all fine. What we wanted to do there, really, pretty much. They are coming like that, so unfortunately everyone got a queue here to get up to there, to get to the other side, but that's fine. The next task at hand is to get in with another 100% green slope, if possible. But here we really want to aim a bit white too, I think. Because we want to try and get over these mountains up here. So we can't really go too much down, or down at all. If we do so, we get caught by that rock, but that we are past that. Right, it's not that issue. We need to get up there. Possible to build uphill. Yeah, I know. We're not really trying to build uphill. Alright, so obviously we're too low. So the main issue is here to come up as high as possible. Right. Yeah, we're not going uphill. Right. Wherever we can, just sneak that in there. And just... Yeah. Nope. Like so. And there we are. And we want to sneak on that side of that stone. And we want to try to keep it green going down to there, which will be tricky. And we'll probably have to do some ugly turns, ugly things. I did saw on Twitter that they are working on smoother turns, which will be lovely. Because getting around things like we're trying to get around now, sometimes end up that you gotta do like really unnice turns that just looks rubbish and plays rubbish. So that's nice to see them working on that. Come on. Like we are about to have to do now, like this. And I'm going around like this. It just destroys the world. It's really frustrating, actually. But it's fine. It's fine. It's early access. Can't complain too much or demand too much. So something like that should be all right. Yeah, I think that's all right. So obviously we're doing a lot of construction in this episode. Probably not finishing that much at all in terms of actual runs and things. And do remember while we're at it though, to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button to follow along on our SnowTopia journey to full release and beyond. We'll play this for years to come here, probably. Yeah, I know, probably is closed, whatever. Can I not get rid of this? No. We have too few volunteers. We have too few snow groomers. And yeah, just issues all over the place, really. Queues isn't that bad here now, though, which is good. This is maxed out, that's maxed out, that's maxed out. I don't need to be maxed out, though. As it looks, at least. That can also be a little bit lower. We will max this one out. Probably would have been better with another snow groomer, but I don't know exactly where that would be needed. Probably here. Yeah, I would say there. We will try to get the people in there. Let's actually do that. Otherwise I will forget pretty soon to do that right. Something that we obviously need to do too is just to run straight down from this to our other village. So blue. Yeah. Blue is the aim here. So something like that. Can we turn it around? Yeah, we can. A bit of red, yeah, sure. Sure, bacon. And blue. Blue are you? Or something. Yeah, that's all good, all jolly fine, so to say. We will, of course, have black/red run coming down from there, and we'll peel that off to, there we go, both sides of the lift, so to say. And let me think here. Everything is coming from there, so do we have a spot here that could possibly, I think, exactly, we want to try and find the starting point of that, or the end point of this. I just can't really see it. Come on. I guess we'll see that later, and then we'll connect something here and or make another run there. So I said a lot of construction going on with just one builder or one builder building. It's going to take a bit of time, but that's all right too. We will also construct a couple of runs that will connect from this to this. I think something like along the lines of that looks good, and it's nice. And what about this? Do we want that to be black or red? Well, really, I plan more on red than black, but oh, that looks pretty lovely though. Yeah, quite pleased with that actually. Everything connecting to here and everything there. So a peel off in between the mountain ridge there, I think would be a smart move too. And then of course it's black down, but that's something we'll have to deal with. Like so. So that should be black, this should be red. This is getting built finally, so we will start to see some skiers coming over here. So that lift is open, this lift is open. Yes. This is not built, so we can't add anyone to those lifts. We can add one here, which we will do. So getting those in, then we have this whole area, which probably also begs to have a lift from this village. I'll probably have a really hard time fitting that in though. I kind of would want to have places there, but I guess we might be able to squeeze one in there. So 6-person detachable for that one is what I want in that case. And I want to place it just on air too steep for building. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want it up there. So something like that. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. And so it's a little bit funny. Entry, exit. All connected to each other. And we'll have to connect on the bottom here for all the slopes from here, but that's fine. So What are we doing here? Are we doing green? I think we're going to have a Green Valley 2 here episode. I think green is our aim here for our first run, and I think we're going to do something like this and sneak around here. Yeah, that worked out fine, a lot smoother than I thought it were going to be actually. And then we'll do something similar but different here on this side. Try to be a little bit more free with the slope there. That might turn out blue, and it kind of was the goal. It will probably not be blue, to be honest, but one could hope. So something like that, and then of course we are going to have something tight connecting there, and also maybe a little bit longer, so we'll have a couple of slopes from here. So something that is something like that, and really connects like this. And from that same point, we want also something that is a lot tighter here around the mountain and a lot more black. Also connects to that point. So from this, you will be able to go around the mountain or around the base of the lift and a lot of things. I think that looks fine and a lot of fun. And I think we could have and maybe should have another connection point here from this top, just pretty much straight down there. And if you, for whatever reason, think that is too steep, let's connect to there too. So I think we're about done putting all of that in. So yeah, Green Valley 2 or Construction Mania. This is probably going to be the B episode name. I can't think that it would be much else, to be honest. Yeah, at the moment, no point in opening that lift, but yeah, it's open no matter what. Anyway, that will be all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. Bye-bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.